And then the next day, we might do the main story dungeon, I think. Do it early in the deadline, and we could spend the rest of the deadline, with other stuff. Oh, it's you. Sorry, just leave me alone. I have level 3 tolerance. So maybe that's why I couldn't rank you up before. Well, if anyone was gonna pester me, I'm glad it's you. Could you spare me a bit of time? No problem.
Thank you, truly.
Thank you. I did some more digging on the landowner who burned down my village. And when I thought it hit bottom, I found more behind him that I unearthed before. In the end, he's nothing more than a pawn for someone else. I thought I had the upper hand in shadowing him and those he associates with, but they've been looking into me as well. They untangled the web of lies that is calculus and struck first. What a fool I've been. My village, my mother, they're all gone. I've lost everything. It's terrible. I'm so sorry. As if I have any right to be sad. I just wanted to save my hometown. His taxes were extortion, and he siphoned the village's trade's profits away for himself. My once peaceful village was trampled by poverty and the ills that accompany it. He caused only torment for them, so I struck back. I thought I could fix things for them, that my mother would be happy. But I got too caught up in my heroics and underestimated him. He couldn't have burned down the village on his own. Even if the village was rid of the lawnmower, someone else was backing him, an even more powerful enemy who'd be left unscathed. I endangered everyone's lives because I didn't realize that. And it was my mother. My own mother who paid the price. Die, they said. In all my waking hours and all my dreams, I hear the villagers demanding my death. I only began this endeavor to free them, to give them their joy back. So if my death is what will give them that, I have to. Don't be rash.
Hang on a second.
Wanted me to live. What's the point in living when all I have are my sins? Why do you not blame me? All of these are true. I would never say this to anyone. I take no pleasure in kicking someone when they're down. You're willing to stand by my side even though I've been a fool? I wonder if there's anything I can still do. I don't think there is, but just because you believe in me. I think I can go on living just a little while longer. Man, that rank up was dark. I got dark fast.
This is what you and Mother want.
Discount prices at the magic shops in all the cities. Monetary reward for completing requests, that's also really good. I have not the slightest clue what to do next. I'm not a good person, not like how my mother was, and I don't have any special kind of power like you do. Like you do. You were right. It would have been rather hasty of me to end my life here and now. Thank you. I finally realized that as long as I have you, the world is mine to fool. You are the faker. If you visit again, I'll set the stage. I have some fun tricks in store for you. I don't know what Alonzo is scheming this time, but at least it seems he's regained the will to live.
Good night.
Amen to that.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
August 21st.
All right.
Alright, we got the potion of blight, now we just need to pour it onto the gigantic tree. Is this really gonna be enough to wither that huge thing? Difficult tasks are often more intimidating than expectation rather than execution. Let's see for ourselves just how vast this temple really is.
Yes.
Yes, only now does our search for the lance truly begin. Where's Mila Maxwell when you need her?
Let's head there.
I'm sorry.
I rely on him too much. I'm just... Okay, Stroll wants to rank up, and so does Barden. Hear me out. I want to do more combat. As in, I think I just want to do...
All right.
Because I think the request was stronger than the main mission. I probably want to do this first. And then we can do... this one I think is just reported when I talk to Stroll. Or maybe I should talk to Stroll first, and then we'll do the main story. Maybe I should just save the main story for next stream if I only have an hour and a half left. Because there's no way I'd be able to finish it anyway. Let's do Stroll first and I'll think about it.
Hey.
What's your plan for today? I get restless too, but I suppose it's important to let off steam, huh?
What do you think?
Any look on finding the inheritance matter?
Huh?
Have you? You must take me to him so we can talk. It's nice to finally meet you. Well, we have met, but you were just a babe in your mother's arms. Funny how much you've come to resemble them both. Your father and I did charity work providing aid to the downtrodden. It was hardly lucrative, but I was quite taken by his charisma. He did charity work in the capital. Hardly knew his business here, to be honest. My connection to your father is ultimately what led him to entrust your family fortune to my guardianship. I'm pleased to finally put it in your rightful hands.
No.
I don't mean to pry, but have you decided what you will do with it?
That is...
I had thought to use it to rebuild our house, but to hear my father use his fortune to help people, I admit I'm having second thoughts. The refugees of Holly are struggling to survive without permanent housing, and knowing this, I will put these funds to the needs of my house. It would take tremendous time and money to restore our territory. I wouldn't be able to tend to their hardships for many seasons to come. You are truly a Stroll lad, right down to your father's strength of character. If I might be so bold, allow me to present you with an option. I keep forgetting Stroll's name is Leon, and Stroll's his last name. We call him Stroll. It would work thusly. You purchase a parcel of land from your pick of the gentry. Many are in desperate need of coin and would easily part with estates they cannot sustain. You could then offer this land to your people to build upon. Would that not give them solace?
True.
I see the wisdom in it, but I can't imagine finding such an ideal expanse in such short order. If it's the negotiations you're concerned about, that's where I come in.
Quite.
Perhaps you've heard the name of Lord Hydron, best known for his piety. He's well versed in such matters. Sorry, did you say Lord Hydron? Ah, so you do know him. Well, I can appreciate why you'd recoil from him. But for such an occasion as this, he would be a potent ally. I dare say he would be precisely the savior you'd need to realize your ideals.
My ideals. Yes.
I apologize, I'm just caught off guard by how quickly these tides change. I gladly accept your generous offer to aid me in negotiations. Hope is only a step behind a clear conscience.
No.
Words I'd heard my mother and father say often. They practically bludgeoned me with them. I instilled you with wise words. Yeah. Only now do I see that. Back then I couldn't appreciate it. If I could procure new land, all those people could return to some semblance of the lives they were forced to abandon. They could go back to a time of peace before the human attacked. And you have no small role to play here, you know that, don't you? If treachery claims the throne, this whole country will fall to ruin, and I'll have no hope of saving the people of Halia, let alone realizing my ideals.
Hey.
In other words, the future of many depends on our fight. Our hopes lie with you, Captain. Deep found trust. Give me that rank 6.
Whatever burdens you carry, I'll carry them too.
HP at a normal rate. So Stroll was getting less experience because we didn't have his rank 6. We had Hulkenberg and Heismays. I owe you my thanks for discovering the man safeguarding the inheritance. It was surely no easy feat to find him.
You're a lifesaver.
Give me that tolerance. That's what I care about.
All right.
I do care about my boy Stroll as well, but the tolerance is what I'm here for. Yeah, our first 3 stats from left to right are pretty even. Courage is just a tad bit higher.
That reminds me.
If you don't mind my asking, did you hear anything else about my father in the search?
Sure.
I'm told he had a strong sense of justice. How very girl answer of you. Yes, that does sound like him. Were my father in the same position I am in now, I wonder what he would do. I saw the word sense of justice. I had to. Alright, we have a night activity. Who is available for a rank up? Alonzo again? Oh, Juna is a nighttime one. I mean, I don't really need to think about it. Especially because she's the only one available. But we really gotta catch Juna up. Wonder if he would join me from a little break. You're looking a bit pensive, love. Make sure you take a break when you need it, or you'll end up falling when you can least afford to. Yes, I need to shop, and I say you should accompany me. Oh, escort of mine. Evening is the perfect time. There won't be as much fuss if I get spotted. Oh, what have I signed up for? Breaks are few and far between, so we should take them as they come, you and me both.
Thanks.
I'd like to go to Brylehaven. Mind if we take the runner? We could just teleport there. The air of a coastal town is simply divine, and so is the shopping for that matter.
Hold on.
Well, what could you need that we don't have already? Would you like the whole list? Clothes and perfume to start? A lady has expenses. The runner is sorely lacking in amenities, and if I'm frank, it stinks of sweat. It's sweat, but why I said sweet there is beyond me, other than the fact that I've been streaming, and I recorded before streaming today. So, shall we, oh Captain? Seeing as you're tagging along, I shall require both escort and porter duties of you. Miss, aren't you the real Lady Juna? Would you sing a song for me?
Yep.
Of course, just for you.
Let us greet the rising dawn, hand in hand. Da-da-da-da.
I love your songs. You're so pretty, Juna. I hope I can do it as well as you someday. Why, thank you. I'll be rooting for you. What? Why the face? I can be playing nice, you know? That little girl was Nydia, just like me.
Sure.
Were you two really talking about singing?
Hold on.
Well, I suppose there's no harm in telling you. We Nydia have some secret stuff going on. People have no shortage of opinions about the Nydia. We're friendly liars, voracious cowards, streetwise swindlers. They say we conceal our true, ugly faces behind beautiful, transformative masks. Almost makes you want to burst out laughing, doesn't it? Fits your archetype, being the masked dancer. Living on the fringe is hardly a life at all, so we work hard to fit in. We train at it, that's the Nydia secret. I'm sure that girl's life is no picnic, but I saw her eyes sparkle as she listened to me sing. If for even a fleeting moment I can lift the heart of a child putting her best foot forward, then I'll gladly sing mine out. You saw the songstress? Where? Let's go find her. Uh-oh, I think that's my cue to exit stage left. Let's be on our way. It's never easy being popular.
Oh.
The rumors were true, how fortune smiles. Think we're safe? I only got through that without getting noticed thanks to you. I'm so glad you were there, truly.
Greetings.
I do apologize, but are you perhaps the Lady Juna? My name's Capra. I'm a merchant of textiles in the city. Might I have a moment of your time? You see, we owe our prosperity to our laborers, and as such, we thank them with a festival in their honor once a year. I have the fortune of being in charge of this year's festivities, and I would very much like to make it a grand celebration. And you'd like me to sing, I take it? Yes, just so. Although our coffers are not so deep as the church, we would pay you.
Yep.
Oh, let's not quibble. I'll do it.
Sorry.
I should have to run that by you, but I'd like to take him up on the offer. It should be fine as long as I don't delay us, won't it?
Sure.
I don't think it'll interfere with our plans. You should do it.
Thank you.
I think it's wonderful that this festival is dedicated to the working class. I'll pour everything I have into making it a memorable performance. And as for you, I'll make sure you have a front row seat, as my reliable escort, porter, and captain should. Tried as a songstress. Can she dance, though? Is she a dancer? This sounds incredible. This is a game changer if this is what I think it is. After battle, all party members recover MP, a la Tales of. That's a game changer. That'll help us with MP management a lot. Oh, but I'm afraid that has quite extended my shopping. Let's no expense be spared for the festival.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It's August 22nd.
Hey,
I hear monsters have made themselves quite comfortable in the cave near the royal capital. It used to be a bandit tied up, but those beasts moved in. Clever lot, aren't they? Hold up in a place like that. Seems like hunting them down will be quite the chore. So it does. Towards a bandit hideout, so it can be assumed that the layout will be quite labyrinthine, and ripe with spots from which to ambush intruders. I hope no one ends up wandering in by accident, but it's still dangerous. Do you think the recruitment center has put out a bounty? We haven't looked at the recruitment center yet! That's what I was supposed to do! I was supposed to go to the recruitment center, but I got so distracted.
How can it be?
Pardon? You're gonna have to wait a little bit. We need to go look at the recruitment center. And after we go to the recruitment center, maybe I'll do the main story, or maybe there will be enough hunts to do.
let's go.
Oh, dungeons in this game, especially lately, haven't been that long, so maybe we can get through most of the main story dungeon.
Welcome.
If I do it, if I start it now. Sayo Kropos.
Welcome.
Yeah, I'll take this one. I don't remember. Do you have to go to different, recruitment centers, or are they all the same? I think they're all the same, right? The Goblins are in a cave called Scoundrel's Hold near Grand Trad. Maybe I'll do this first.
Show me what you've got.
Let's do it.
Ooh, never mind. I think that's stronger than the main story. I'll get even more Reeve. The main story was 6 diamonds, right? That's a lot of campfires.
Ooh.
I just passed a village on the way, so why not stop by?
And right there's
A village.
Ligno, and then we also have the Scoundrel's Hold. This is a 7. This is a 6.5 diamond. This is 6 diamond. No, we'll do the main story first. I think recruitment centers
Where to?
change it up. Or they don't change it up. I think they all have the same bounties. You can just go to any one.
Where to?
let's go.
Well, I think with that information, we just go do the main story. Yeah, that's what I thought. They all just share a bounty list. Yeah, I don't know. I think we do the main story,
Alright then.
probably, and try to get through as much of it as possible.
Where to?
I think that's what I'll decide, and then we'll just have to, assuming I finish it in one day, which is the plan,
Alright.
we'll just have to kill off like 14 days afterwards. Is there a crossbow here I can buy for Heisme?
Hey,
That'd be ideal.
What have we got here?
Yeah, the expert crossbow. Get this for Heisme.
Understood.
And also sell whatever gems I have. And never mind, I don't have any gems. We could stay with 23,000 Reeve. That's fine. This music is so weird. Mostly the vocals in the back.